Where's the sauce? Ah, okay.
Hello, hello, hey, hello, hello. Where were you 8 months ago? The time where we begin our journey through the gates of famous known faces that are on the poster. But you have got it wrong. I bet I still won't kiss you or tell the jokes whether they are not supposed to be told. Telling you that our echoes are the noises that were heard by the same boy that was in the room of silence. Seeing when we telling you, no Saman, we are not in love with your beauty talent. Telling you everything will be okay is not the way we become safe. And how you want to see yourself as a lamb with the brown maple skin and the perk pimples with just a little black under the eyes. In the morning is the real you. You can fool the whole world with the beauty act, but none of this will work out in the fraud department when facing the love. All men are on the same road till one takes the wrong time. I am gold baji and I know it. I am Sarawak and I know it. The two bosses that have ruined my life way by far. Fearing the judgment is not taking breaks from the lunch breaks, but working all with black and yellow tape is the way we become champions and show the world that it's our time. And no one can stop us from not being an asshole towards your peers, but more like being a standard guy with a class of a president. Came up, that's all me. Stay true, that's all me. Came up, that's all me. Stay true, that's all me. Now we believe that we're all the worshippers of Allah. Then we take these wrong paths where we swear upon the Bible that money is not the objective, but it's the second option from the prophets. Respect blood money and dirty money like the Saudis is the first step to being aware of the system. But when we believe that we are not combining the great goods, it's the virtual alignment of the sun's orbit system. You think you all great too. Someone turned your story into a horror show. Pops took me as a surprise, but I will never be a part of this house because I'm aware that I have enough to live for to illuminate 200 years of the Bulari Melancholy Mullah. More to say when the eagles are watching you like a wolf. No, I'm not telling jokes, Black Lives Matter. You're telling me don't watch a movie because you are an African American. Can be very stupid thing to do in America. Faisal kind of fell off. You were just sharing the broken pieces of a story. Came up, that's all me. Came up, that's all me. Stay true, that's all me. Came up, that's all me. Stay true, that's all me. There is a way that we combine, time it the same way that we are on the road to collide in the lane where everything is fine. Flying and failing is the best equity on the source that the contracts will thrown on the faces as they sell. Souls for millions, more to say slaves of the American time and the praises of the child. Redemption in the road to heaven, we are not on the same issues with kings of the idols in the paradise. Champions of the raised man in the race to the slavery in the gold pond of the treasures. Tears from the sky and the conclusion that are too much alike when we begin to be part of the rat race. In the cheese factory and assignation, meaning the value that are beginning on the same level as the main boss that is resigned by governmental provision, rewriting history the paradox in the way we see what we have become. To see which one will give it first, prophets gave it first. Because of the angel and the demon flesh, more men that roam around a third world country. You see it, flesh of God from a distance of a python snake, selling dreams to the people who were once the main people that were on the mountains and the places of war, hated crime. What are you gonna do when the new world order comes for you? You are in the Middle East, giving reservation of the world mastercards in the black car game of the Maybach model, making believe that we are not seeking you from souls perception when these and robbers come together and combine lethal goods for the submission of the main source of American industry that are vultures and turn of you like dogs. There is someone to be a part of association that were combined by the allegations of the summertime in 2012. Shall we pass the hero to save the soldiers from the planes taking off at the wrong time? Wars in Israel are the control of your unknown goods that are seeing your eyes that are blended with Maybell, New York Foundation, and the ways that a child bells idols up a rail. Someone told me on the Bible verses there are hidden items that are the game on the satanic mountain. More we can do is more we can accomplish. like a me, do see you were so smart, but Sahel is smart, and you are the vibes, but Sahel is smart. Pardoned by the judges that hold the crowns of the people in the war zones, a project of mine, a governmental revision in the playgrounds of the naughty child, and the swings and the devil as a gleaming with sadness and shades and behavior. Yeah. This is a freestyle I wrote, and it goes something like this. I am not the one to tell you what was the case in the murder he wrote with the man's mistakes of murder on the beach. Buying the Nile family and turning it into the main objective. That is the idea that roams around for the same reason we are not in the same place as the idol of the American heroes. Hearing you would tell me that we are not enough can combine the lethal actions that are propounded by the places that are again to the same idea that can be mistaken by two or three ideas that are not idle, but they are very unique. You are not enough, but we are not in the run of the lifeline to you, but you will never hear it. It's not telling jokes, just believing the same of the two in and out of my shit on people in public. All jokes aside, align the stars and we can combine the times. We can two or more people in the game that is more aligned with the sun. You can sue me when President Donald Trump starts becoming my fan. Fear the most high and we only play for keeps. Kiss the light, the shadow, the believer, the Saturn sun. It took ages and turned it into the last resort of the people that were not desperate, but they were honest in telling the story how others want to see it. Girls, 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 if you want to get the best girl, then you have to make yourself believe. This is not Santa's story. A man with power and looks and even charm couldn't possibly be talking about two girls for the last 20 years. It's the other way around. Girls that roll around the penthouse, we rolling games. Gates of the evil good. When we begin our journey on this album, the penthouse prayer was the first thought I got when I was lying down on the couch and thinking of the morning light where they haven't let me even for the last 4 days. Power ass really thinks he is white as salmon, actually believes that I'm in love with her. Poor girl I got with everything, can't we possibly be a love story when there's a person that could be more idol of the hero, and never thinking the hottest thing you ever seen with bush lashes and temple of the guy body. You might be December, but that boy Simba is crazy. It's Judgment Day, and I'm here to give you heaven. Halls are empty, and this is very straightforward. We're telling you enough is enough. I'm calling it off, crying in the penthouse and doing prayers like the Angelica was the girlfriend of the shy. She is not knowing whether the black heart is given to him or she handed it over in major distribution of radio hits. Hearing that from years is an insult on my intelligence. Ideas are all the same when dealing with a strong man. Hoopla and Marlo, the Paradise Champions, Girls that roam around the penthouse to see Roman Gates. Gates of the evil goods. There is a way we put on time, and these are commitments. Cry for the ones that became a ring to the society your buddies fall. Fuck up the word is what more is she really saying? Selling the time we became Soviet to the wall. Willing to scarify for the ones we live for. False termination in tougher ways is the refreshment of the seagulls dead and there to be seen in the crowd by the warriors into my mom. Take steps by the angles we think might be alive. Till the time dawn, What's around? The words for the sake, oh, we shouldn't be in the war zones. Zippers of the people can be misjudged by their behavior. Old clocks and primed on the rest of mission on the same day. We began death, but like minor behavior. The traitor wasn't fight for you every day. Even I can tell a joke to those other caffeine and the limelight, under the read all in the flesh of human imperfection. That sequels a movie, flick star, a major star, share temptation and temperature now. We begin our first round of alcohol. We may say reports heard the to use the word repentance of the tomorrow civil wars, but being burdened at the state flouses like high speed at the jets and charmeletic cars that came from the city. It was alright. You take some and give some, selling cool times more than the same people that are different gender and basis to the same knowledge that the Pope approved of, offering the time to the people who are poor to others at the same time. You realize there is something wrong with the system that is down on the road towards the enemy line, lying to you and telling you you were the best God has ever created. Clearly that is not true. Trying the best to be on the side of an alien from planet X. Extremely telling the people you will be the wonders of the day. Indeed in the same cause in the position where the man is trying to figure out where he's going wrong. We were all abounded to be the center of attention, but then someone tells a story of worst aspects from the different eyelids. Enemy of the same people, but friends are kept closer for the reason that there is vengeance of the eyelids of what once a lost symbol of gold. Clinging to the sound is what every person likes. Looking for the day when it's 39 degrees outside and you have the best people around you on a summer night in the Caribbean or the beach in San Francisco. Falling on the ground to beat vitals, oppression of an narrator that came to the sub, came upon the southern star. Kill yourself in order to be the mentor of the days you cherish upon the Christ God. Never be the same man on the pages they combine. Lethal weapon nationalist, the time to bind to be the patrol of the war, the state's mall. Nail in the box and compassion from the government, solipsistic calm. That can be told the people know it's not your time. It's the time for men's war against the people that died for this country. Counting on self to be ball of the game. When we become the main, all in the radiance of the outcome that became alive in the further road to heaven. The same thing man is counted by the actual representation that came the invasion, the lead, the living from the ways that were on the ways of the town and the rotary race against the man that came. The realization is gone, it's over, it's ready. From the time we were right to begin with, is a shame on the United System and combined equal storms and monopoles for the believers of pride. The strong believers, the angels, and the opposite of people that are trying to figure out when they should stop listening to the music. Our point is these songs have nothing to do with public people or guns on high. We know we are best labeled in the history of music, man. So you need fame for help from you to be the son of a black sea. Alright. Kill yourself in order to be the mentor of the days that carried up on the bread gone. This is not a basic English song. This is advanced Harvard English. Here we go. The mosque on the top of the Needle Mountain, the pilgrims in the Buddha deliverance that is nowhere to be found. We're showing the courage in the place where we were very open to the community and the leaders of the Volterra newsrooms. Relying on the most high, it's like you have became the deception, the story, and this will be taken by the chance that it tripled the double in the casino and interior curtains that close on the glass roofs, rooting for the good.